Hey nerds, Alex here from Nerds Being Geeks. Today we're celebrating 1 year on YouTube. Let's hit that highlight reel. That's right, guys, 1 year on YouTube. So, what I've done since I started doing videos on YouTube is I've done one video a week for a whole year. There was that 1 week where I did 2 videos because I got super excited about what came in, but I have not done that since. So it was just one video every week, mostly. So this is technically my 53rd video, and I'm pretty excited. I'm really proud of myself that I stuck with it. I didn't burn myself out doing 3-4 videos a week. And usually how my recording schedule goes is, I sit down at maybe 2 or 3 in the morning on the weekend and I record. I use an iPad to film. I use this mic. I take the iPad and I airdrop the video to my iPhone, and then I edit the video on my lunch break at work. I don't have the highest quality. I don't put out the most content, but I just try and enjoy it, go at my own pace, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So with this being the 1 year anniversary of Nerds Being Geeks, I wanted to make this kind of like a highlight video and just show off some of my favorite things that I have gotten over the last year. Now, this won't go over every single thing, but I just wanted to point out some of these really significant, important, claims, pickups, fines, mail calls, whatever you want to call them, over the last year. So over the last year, I have submitted for the first time to CBCS, and the turnaround time is a lot better. First time, it took about 4 months. Yeah, around 4 months. And the second time took about 7. So I'd say the highlights of those CBCS hauls are going to be, probably the big one is Fantastic Four 49. Now, I did pick up this book before I started YouTube, but I graded it through CBCS and I showed it off on one of my earlier videos, and actually it is part of my most popular video that has over 2,000 views. And for a channel that only has the amount of subscribers that I do, 2,000 is quite a bit. So getting back to Fantastic Four 49, it is the first full appearance of Galactus, first cover appearance of Galactus, and first cover appearance of Silver Surfer. I just absolutely adore this book, just classic Jack Kirby. It is a 1.8, but that makes me love it even more. It is just a gorgeous book. So next up on my CBCS hauls, this was also part of my first CBCS submission, and it is Tmnt Adventures number 1. Now this is the first appearance of Bebop and Rocksteady and Krang in the comics. Beautiful 9.6, and I was very happy with the 9.6. I think the price jump between a 9.6 and a 9.8 is stupid. It should not be that big of a difference. The 9.6 is my highest graded comic, and I absolutely adore it as well. I have it on this awesome TMNT shelf with my TMNT the movie figures from NECA. Absolutely love this shelf. Love the book. Love the grade. Next up is from my second CBCS submissions, and that was all a Spider-Man haul. I will put a link to both of those CBCS videos in the description, but this book is Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1. This is the first appearance of the Sinister Six. It came back to me at the perfect time. It was a 7-month wait, but it came back like 2 weeks before Far From Home came out. Just a beautiful Steve Ditko cover. You see all of them there: Sandman, Kraven, Mysterio, Doc Ock, Electro, Vulture. Just a really cool classic cover. And that too also came back a 1.8. I heard that was a rare grade, but I got, 2 of them in that grade. So there you go. So I think another big book that I got in the last year, and I did have a video on it, was Marvel Spotlight #2. It was the first appearance of Werewolf by Night. Now this is one of my earlier videos, so maybe not a lot of people have seen it. And I just absolutely love this book. I got it at a great deal. I cannot wait for Werewolf by Night to come into the MCU. I'm a big fan of just monsters in general. So I'm still working on my Werewolf by Night run. I'm still working on my Tomb of Dracula run. But I'm very excited to get these books. And I was really happy with this book. Just totally fine with the grade. It is CGC. That's how I bought it. But like I said, it was one of my earlier videos. You might have missed it. And my doggo makes an appearance, so you're welcome. I'd say another big get for me this year was my first Golden Age book, and that is Whiz Comics 62. I'm a big fan of the original Captain Marvel. I'm not calling him Shazam. It's Captain Marvel. Big fan of Black Adam. Just really happy with my first Golden Age book. Got this for a steal. It's from 1945. Just really glad to checkmark off a Golden Age book off my list. Another big book that I was really happy to get, and that was just recently, that was Batman 227 with this classic Neil Adams cover. I just posted this a few weeks ago, but I'm still infatuated with it. Just a classic cover. I'll probably send that off to CBCS as well, and I'm hoping for that 1.8. So next up on the list was returning to a major con. I went to Motor City Comic Con back in October of 2021. There was no Comic Con in Michigan in 2020 because of COVID, so this was the first one back. It was great. The big thing for me was getting to meet Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder, the creators of my favorite Batman run, the New 52. Meeting those guys was great. They had the plexiglass, but they were really cool. I had several books for them to sign. Scott Snyder was incredible. He reminded me a lot of when I met Chris Claremont a few years ago. He wanted to hear from everyone. He wanted to talk to everyone. I told him I really appreciated what him and Greg did. That run brought me back into comics when that came out. And I was just thrilled to meet them. And he was really appreciative and thankful. And of course, I cosplayed as Casey Jones. So we wanted to talk Ninja Turtles for a bit and how he met Kevin Eastman at an airport and told me a story about that. That was really cool. He took the time out to just chat with me like a person. So that's nice. It's nice. So speaking of Motor City Comic Con, I went with my brother-in-law and my cousin, and my brother-in-law picked up a few posters for me and my wife. But when he bought them, he forgot to get them framed or give them to us. So it was just recently he had them framed and he brought them over, and this is what he got me. I don't know if you can see that. Classic Tmnt van. So this art is done by Andrew Heath. I will put a link to his Instagram and his website below, so go check him out. And if you reach out to him, tell him Nerds Being Geeks sent you, and he'll be like, who the fuck is that? All right, so the Tmnt van was for me, and this one is for my wife. And I don't know if you can see this, but it is Kirby in all the different forms. We are a big fan of Super Smash Bros. And Kirby is my wife's character. So when we saw that, we both thought of her and all the different characters she does when Kirby eats all the characters on Super Smash Bros. So I'll take a better picture of it and let me know which Kirby is your favorite. Alright guys, so that was a quick video of the 1-year anniversary of Nerds Being Geeks being on YouTube, with just hitting on some of the highlights. There are a lot more books that I did pick up that I'm really proud of, but they are currently at CBCS. So I will do a video when those show up. So at the time of recording, Nerds Being Geeks is at 333 subscribers, so I'm half evil. Pretty proud about that. And the Instagram is at over 1,000 followers. So I really appreciate all the support, guys. I don't do speculation videos. I just like to show off my hauls. I like to talk comic books. And so you never have to worry about speculation or flipping books here. We're just here to enjoy it. And I hope you guys are. I know I am. So with this being the 1-year anniversary, I wanted to have that goal for myself to hit one video every week for 1 year. And I've done that now. So now that I've hit that goal, I don't want to burn myself out and try to keep up with videos. There's a lot of things going on in the background here, and those will come apparent later on. The channel might have to take like a, put on the back burner a little bit. So there won't be a video every week. There'll be a video when I can get to it. It is what it is, but I'm glad I hit my goal. I'm really proud of myself. And yeah. So thanks for watching. 1-year anniversary, go me.